If you want to visualize data from RapidResponse in Power BI without exporting lots to CSV and importing it again, you can use these data connectors. The first one is importing data from a RapidResponse table, but the one I'm going to talk about in this video is how you connect up to a RapidResponse worksheet, which is useful if you've already prepared your data in a workbook and you want to pull it into Power BI. So, having clicked on Get Data and found the RapidResponse worksheet connector, I will click Connect. And now I can enter the URL of the system that I want to connect to. So here it's localhost, but I could equally connect to a RapidResponse in the Kinaxis data center as well, or on-premise. So I'm going to use the Power BI scenario, which is public. And the workbook which I want to use is called Power BI Connector Demo. And the worksheet is called Independent Demand. And just to show you that here is the workbook, Power BI Connector Demo, Independent Demand. I've also got another worksheet called Independent Demand Crosstab, which shows the same sort of data but in a crosstab way. So let's focus on this one, Independent Demand. And I'll use a site filter so that I only retrieve sites that are attached to Burn. So, okay. That will go off to RapidResponse, and you can see it's pulling back the information, and I simply click Load, and in it comes. If you've not done this before, you'll also be prompted for your user ID and password at that point. So now we have the data with all of the columns from the worksheet in RapidResponse, and you can see due date is a date and so on. So that data can then be used in RapidResponse. It will even pull the crosstab data as well. So if I show you again, this time, so I use the same server, the same scenario, public, and also the same workbook. But this time the worksheet, I'll use Independent Demand Crosstab, which is the crosstab one that I showed you. And I'll put in the same site filter. You can also use the part filter as well. And here we get a much smaller set of data. We get the order site and part from the workbook, order site and part. And we also get the due date and the quantity also from the workbook. So I shall load that. Obviously these are not bucketed, they are the actual dates that they've come from. So there we get the data in here, and then of course we can use Power BI in the normal way to drag these into reports.